If you're like me and you have lots of pandemic reading to do, but you don't know how to keep track of your books, stay tuned, I'll tell you how. Welcome back to the 905, where we talk comics, collectibles, and everything. I'm Rob. Thanks for watching. If you've just stumbled upon this channel, hopefully you find something that intrigues you. And if you're returning, thanks very much for coming back. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tells you when new videos drop. And also don't hesitate to leave me a comment down below, be it positive or negative. Generally, if they're negative, it's coming from my family, so I can take it. If you are like me, you have been doing quite a bit of reading during this pandemic. I'm not sure where you are. In my neck of the woods, I'm in Ontario, Canada. We are in day 1,422 of a lockdown. I don't know. But I've been doing a lot of reading, and as you can see, I still have a lot of reading left to do of things that have come in. So I was trying to find a way to be able to categorize and keep track of all of the comics and collected editions that I've been reading. And it was actually my wife who told me about this app and a website called Goodreads. Now, you may already know of it. It's run by Amazon. Maybe you don't. And if not, let me just give you a brief example. I'll put up some screenshots that I took from my iPhone and the app that I use. What you can do is you make yourself a book reading quota or a target per year. And you can adjust that target if you seem to be flying through. As you can see, I used had a lot of comics in there, a lot of collected editions. And the best thing about it is that you actually use the app. You use your camera phone. It's for either iOS or Android. You can use the phone. You scan the book itself. It takes a photo of it. It is able to find it. If not, you can obviously type it in, but the easiest way to do it is to scan it. It adds to your bookshelf, and you can either make it for books that I am reading, books that I want to read, books that I have read, and you give yourself a target, and it will tell you exactly where you are throughout your target. As you are reading each book, you can update it for your progress. And then at the end of the year, it'll tell you your stats of how long it took you to read the books, what your shortest book was in terms of pages or the page count, and what the biggest page count was. So for me, for 2020, I was reading the Chip Zdarsky Daredevil trade paperbacks, and I think there was at the time 3 volumes that had come out. So for my stats, the shortest book was the Daredevil Volume 2 by Chip Zdarsky at 112 pages. No surprise that the biggest book of the year for me was Invincible Compendium #1 that came in at a whopping 1,092. I'm currently reading the Green Lantern Jeff Johns Omnibus Volume 1, and I am tagging it in through that app, and it tells me how far I have to go. Admittedly, when you're doing it for these larger books and these compendiums and omnibuses, when you see that, oh, I'm on page 400 and something, and it says 28%, it's a little bit demoralizing. You're like, man, how long is this book? But I can assure you that once you get through it, it's all worth it. And it's great, and it keeps everything in order for you. The only thing it won't do is scan floppy comics. So again, it has no database for the floppy or single issues. You would have to use any other comic book app. And there's myriads of comic book apps out there that you may prefer to use. And that's cool. Just thought I'd give a suggestion on Goodreads. I found it to be really useful as a target. And again, it keeps track of all of my books that I want to read and I have read and that I'm currently reading. And thought I'd mention it to you. I also wanted to take this time to impose to you how important it is that you support your local comic shop. As you can see, I've got a number of books here. Some of them I have obtained from different comic shops. My personal comic shop is quite a bit farther away from where I live. It used to go there when I was back in the office. It's up in Markham, Heroes World in Markham, Ontario, Canada. Now, you may recognize me. I do their podcast, the Heroes World podcast, as well as a Sidekick show live every Monday on YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern time. My friend John and I, we do a live show. So if you want, go check them out. Heroes World Online on YouTube. Plug it in and we'll see you Monday. But I obviously can't get to them every week. So what I've been able to do, though, is they have a pull list. I'm able to put aside either the single issues or the trades or even the omnibus that I'm looking for, and I can go pick it up, curbside pickup, or they'll ship it out to you. And the reason I'm bringing this up is, and again, I don't know where you are. Maybe your stores are open, but it's very important that we do support our local shops who can do curbside pickup, who can do shipping. So please, I know it's easy to flip open your iPad or your Android tablet and download Comixology, but I do think that it's very important that we don't lose focus of the fact that these comic books exist in any form because of our local comic shops. So that's all I have today for you. It's Goodreads is my tip of the week, I guess, or a suggestion. And again, visit your local comic shop. I've got lots of pandemic reading to go. You probably have lots of pandemic reading to go too. So until next time, take care. Again, please don't forget to like, subscribe down below, and we'll see you later. Bye. Oh. Hey. You're still here. There's nothing here. It's just me. I'm just reading. You can go by now. See you later. No, seriously, go. It's getting creepy at this point.